Hi guys, I'm a little bit early. How you doing? How you doing? Hello. I'm going to do what I normally do. I'm going to say hi, and I'm going to open up the chat over here. Make sure I mute this computer. Otherwise, we'll have an awful echo. Yes, mute the volume, please. Thank you. Go to my channel. I'm trying to pull the chat up for those that are here. Here we go. Hello, Shanna. Hi, Joe. How y'all doing? Shanna? Oh, my. I was watching you put that bunny together from Spellbinders, and I'm like, I've been in design space. I haven't cut anything for it yet, but I've been in design space trying to make myself a bunny with glasses, and I found one that she's blowing a bubble. Oh my god, she's too cute. All right, let's get this open so I can actually read the chat all the way through. There we go. All right, so y'all know that I made stencils with my Cricut the other day because I made these stencils right here, which made these backgrounds. I was playing with these last night and made 3 backgrounds. And then I was like, well, I need something to go on them to actually make them a card. And so I was in design space and I got this bright idea. You know, these companies are all coming out with the rub-ons and they're doing the prints where you have another print and you double up on it and it gives it dimension and just all that. And I'm like, well, why not just a sticker? Why not just do stickers? So I found some stickers in design space. These were designs in there, and I used the sticker feature and made them so that they're printables. And then these are just sentiments that I found that I turned into stickers. And then I ran it through my printer, and then I had the Cricut cut it, and see? Nice and sticky, so I don't have to worry about doing much of anything. So these are going to be really quick, but I also saw something else today that I want to try. I haven't tried it, but I want to try, and I want to see if I can do it. But for starters, this one here, I want to put the deer and the sending hugs on it, I think. Or do I want the more purplish one? Yeah, actually, I think that deer will look good on the purple one. What do y'all think? So I'm going to go ahead. This is 3 3/4 by 5. I've trimmed it down. And then this is 4 1/4 by 5, which I may trim down. I may not. I'm just going to leave it like that for now. But I'm going to go ahead and tape this onto here. Quick, simple, easy cards, guys. You know, it's like some days the arthritis says not a whole lot of stuff. So do things the easier way. And that might be a little crooked, but it's okay. So I'm going to take this deer. And I'm just going to place that deer right there because I just think it's adorable. Look at that. Ta-da! I got a cute deer on my card now. Hi, Sharon. Yes, I did. He sent me a message. Yeah, a $10 Amazon gift card for playing the trivia. Well, actually, Carnival Cruise Addicts, Liz won, and then she donated it to me. So That's actually, I didn't actually win the trivia. She did. Okay, and then I just need to put the sending hugs. Now, if you want more dimension, you can always pop these up, you know. But I don't know if I want to pop it up or not. I mean, I'm just doing quick, simple, easy, guys. That's what I'm doing. It's the only way I can keep up with you, Shanna, is to do quick, simple, easy stickers on the card. So if I just put this right here like that, the inside is where I'm going to get tricky. And there we go. So now I got the front of a card. Ta-da! 5-minute live. How was that? No, we're going to do the other two. We're going to put these others on those other two, too. Isn't that deer cute? And then just trim it down or don't trim it and put it on a card base. And voila. Your card is done. Let's do, I want to do the birthday hugs one because it's another simple. You stencil your background and you get you a mat for it. And then you just do the Cricut print and cut. Okay, you got to go. We're heading out of town. Got a few things to take care of. Okay, Sharon, you stay safe and warm also, hon. I don't know if it's a fun trip that you're going out of town for, or if it is, have fun. Either way, be safe. Okay, so now we're going to take this one and we're just going to pop it down on here. And these measurements are the same for this. I cut all my panels the same last night in preparing for this live. And then I'm just going to take this birthday hug sticker. And I'm just going to pop it right there. Ta-da! Easy peasy. Easy. Easy breezy peasy. And if you look, in the background, I have the purple. So that matches the purple. It just kind of ties it together there. What y'all think? I think that's cool. Look, 2 card fronts done, just like that. It only took me about not even 5 minutes to have my printer print it and the Cricut cut it. It's like so quick, so easy, done. All right, let's do this last one. And then I want to try to do something on the inside of a card that I saw. Karen Berniston has these really awesome dies. She does these really awesome pop-ups and stuff. And she's got a die now to make a platform, you know, like we do the for the, where's this one, the little platform. Well, she's got it. They're calling it a stage, and she has it inside of a card. Hi, Lee. Okay, still cleaning them tracks, huh? That goes inside of the card. So when you open the card, it's a stage, and you can have whatever you want on the stage, you know, pop it up and stuff. But all it is a platform in the card. So I'm like, I have 2 different platform dies. I have this littler one right here by Spellbinders. And then I have a Lawn Fawn platform die. I'm like, I can do that too. I can take the platforms I already have and just put them into an actual card. So that's what we're going to try to do after I make these easy peasy sticker cards. But I wanted to show you these backgrounds and this because the other day I was on here showing you the stencils. We popped everything out of the stencils, and I wanted to show you how cool they look when you change them up with different colors and things. And I figured out how to get them lines nice and white instead of like this one. I didn't have white lines. See, when I did this during my live, see how I actually figured out how to get the white lines? Yeah. I'm kind of proud of myself for that, y'all. It's like... And I think the stencil altogether cost me about 50 cents to make. Oh, no. But a lot of men are like that, though. You got women like that, too. All right. Margot, I was just saying that I printed out some stickers from Cricut with the print and cut feature, and I put them on my stenciled background with the stencil I made on the Cricut. And so I got these 2 card fronts done. And then this one, I don't know if I want to put the jar and the Be Mine on it. I'm kind of leery of doing this because, well, we'll do it. We won't tack it all the way and just see what it looks like. Right? Isn't that fawn with the winter hat adorable? I saw that and I was like, oh, I got to make that. I got to make that one for sure. I don't want to push it down because I may not leave it. But I don't know if that goes with my background. And what about like that going across it? It looks better now that I'm doing it in person than it did in the... I do it just like that. What do you think about that? I'm going to wait a second because there's a lag. So I'm going to wait for a response. I'm having floaters in my eyes, making me think that things are over here that aren't. It's like... Alright. No response. I'm going to tack it down and do that. But I want this popped up. I don't want it flat on there. I want it popped up. So, it's a sticker, but I'm going to get me a piece of cardstock. Ooh, what if I did it with pink around it? And I'm going to put it on the cardstock. And then I'm going to fussy cut. And then I'm going to cussy foot. So we're going to have a pink and white border. How about them apples? Huh? That's not a very big border on that side, Linda. Look, I'm not making my... Okay, we're going to have to do away with the border because I'm not doing a very good border job here. I'm actually messing my sticker up. Oh, no. Okay, that was something. So fancy smancy, right? I absolutely am in love with this machine. One of the features I used to always love when I had my maker, well, the first machine I ever got was the Explore Air. The first one that had the pen holder. Not the one prior to that. Not the Explorer, but the Explorer Air. That was the first machine I had. Then they came out with the maker, and I was drooling because I was like, oh, you can cut wood, and you can do all this other stuff, you know? But one of my favorite features was the print and cut. And I think that stems from me being a printer in the Navy. I don't know. I like to design things and then print it out. And I like that, even though I can't afford to always buy, guys, I spent way more money this month than I ever should have. I'm like, I got to stop it. Anyway, I don't know where my brain just trailed off. I don't remember what I was saying to you. Oh, I was talking about the print and cut. And so I've always loved to do that. And when you have just the joy itself, you can't do that. All right, I think that's going to look good popped up. Pop-em dot'ems, where'd they go? I don't know, but I got a piece of foam sheets right here, so we'll use these. All right. So we're just going to go turn this over. I don't know why I didn't cut long strips. Oh, I know why. Because I wanted to put... I know, I remember why now. Because I wanted to put some right there. It'll give this one a little dimension. So are you working? Well, you said hubby's sick, so I'm assuming you're off today. I'm assuming you're home for the day, Miss Margot. Oh my God. Urgh. Welcome to Florida. Hey, Ryan. People have me turned on, but they're not really doing super a lot of talking. Probably because they're probably crafting and doing things too. Like Lee said, he's cleaning his tracks. Ryan, them fish are just like so relaxing. A little too relaxing. I like to watch them when I need to sleep. So I was just, he brought son's car to mechanic, then off to Costco for food shopping. Just crafting to make a friend a card. Ah, okay. Oh, I feel for y'all having to go out there in that weather. What are your temps today, Miss Margot? I'm sorry, you're probably trying to craft them. So PK Adventures is Ryan, y'all. When I say Ryan, that's who that is. That's who that be. Yeah, I'm gonna die cut some pieces for the platform, and I'm going to attempt to make it on the inside of a card to see if I can do it. I know I can do it. I don't know why I'm like, to see if I can do it. I'm gonna do it. Instead of having to buy a super expensive die. Today is 29 degrees. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, we're in the 50s today. I think 56 is our high. All right, so I'm just going to put this right here. Now, if you wanted to, you could cover your stickers in a laminate sheet, which I have some, but I didn't cover these in them because for my cards, I didn't want them to have that shiny sticker feel. You know what I mean? So there we go. We got that one, which I think is cute too. I don't know, it needs something though. Maybe it needs stitching. Yeah, Linda, not everything needs stitching. I think those hearts need stitching though, but they're not No stitching, Linda. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. They just need some gems. It needs some gems. Yeah, that is warm. I mean, tonight will be in the, I think we're supposed to be like 28 tonight. 29 or 28, something like that. And then, like, later this week, we're going to be back up in the 70s. And then we're going to drop back down. It's like we flop back and forth this time of year. I keep trying to use these white ones, and they just, you notice these gems, these are like an opal-y color, and these are like a diamondy, like, these just don't do it for me like these do. I love these. These are like, well, just do it. Just use it, Linda. But they don't look right to me. I don't know. Sometimes the card maybe just doesn't need this. Let's see. I'm trying to think where I would put it. It doesn't look right anywhere to me. It needs something else, but I don't know what. Wow, 12 degrees. Oh, no. Oh, no. Now, if my parents hadn't moved me from up there when I was a kid, I would be having... Oh, yeah. Some splatter. I shouldn't have put my stickers on yet. But yes, you're right. Some splatter. Do I want to make that mess right now? Trying to think. I don't know where my splatter stamp is. And I don't want to make a mess with the, because I want to cut that, I want to cut paper and everything. Hi, Miss Vicky. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to splatter these. I think this one will do good with gems, though. I will think about the splatter, though. It probably would look good with a little bit of splatter. I don't know. I don't know. But we'll work on that later. I should have done it, if I was going to do it, I should have done it before I put my birthday hugs or my sending hugs or whatever on here. I'm determined to put some gem on something. I'm going to make that platform. I'm going to make me a card base, and then I'm going to make that platform right here in the middle of the flower. Bam. There we go. Only one gem, Linda? Yep. No. Here we go. I'm not your regular card maker. I don't, oh look, we can see these circles real good. What the heck is that on there? I don't know. I just put them randomly. We'll do different sizes too. Right there. I don't know, that kind of, it's kind of too big in my opinion. Kind of takes away from the daintiness of the design. Yeah, I like that little one better. I'm not putting them in every single one. I'm just going to do random. So we go 1, 2, 3. Needs more. Needs like 2 more or something. $51 right now, low of 30 tonight. Brr, for Florida. Yeah, I know. It's like, Alexa, what's the temperature right now?
right now with a sunny sky. Today's high will be 54 and tonight's low 29. Freeze warning from 10 p.m. tonight until 9 a.m. Tuesday with temperatures as low as 25. Protect tender plants and vulnerable people
Alexa,
from the...
stop. I don't know if y'all heard that, but we're 51 right now with a high of 54. And a low of 29. That'd be our temps in Florida. Welcome to Florida. And you're down there near Tampa area, right, Ryan? Oh, I forgot that one, so now I've got to put another one to make it odd. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need one more. I need to make it 7. It needs to be an odd number. Correct. Yeah, you're down there by Dee and Judy. They just got off of a cruise. They went on a card making crafty cruise. I need to look out my window and see what the heck that noise was. Did y'all hear that? Need to make sure it's not in my yard. And if it is, why? I don't see anything out there. That don't mean there ain't something going on. Just because I'm blind. Alright, I'm going to make this platform. For the people who like really quick stuff, that was 3 quick card fronts. Those that don't like to watch really long lives and things. There you go. 3 quick, easy card fronts. You make your stencil with your Cricut, which I got these right here. See? I took these. I put this one down. I did some stenciling, right? Then I put this one over it. And I did some more stenciling. And then I went in and just did the hearts themselves. And that's how I got the 3 different shades. Less than 50 cents using my Cricut. Right? Isn't it pretty? I was like, I want to do something that's not Valentine, but still use hearts. Because hearts are for all year long. You know? It's like, of course, I got to have the Valentine because we're still in February. I mean, we're just in the beginning of February. We're like, what, 12 days out from, and then I got this one so we can play around with clovers for St. Patrick's Day when we get to March or after Valentine's Day. But, and then I still got these 3 stickers that I can still make 3 more cards with. I'm telling you, in the long run, it's so much cheaper to do things this way. And I think they look good. And I can always take like a sparkle pen if I wanted to. If I wanted to add some sparkle and stuff, let's see. I don't want to ruin my card, but let's use this one. This one is cotton candy. Let me get a scrap paper over here to test it out on, make sure it's not gonna... Okay, so this one here is a sparkly pen by Spectrum Noir. They're called Sparkle. They're just... But, so like, say I wanted to put a little sparkle on my card. There we go. And just come in here and just add some sparkle. And it's really sparkly. I'm just going to do the pink ones because that's the color I pulled out to show y'all with. I like that. It looks a lot better with the pink sparkle. I could even do the sticker too if I wanted to. Changes the color a little, but okay, breathe, Linda. I gotta quit holding my breath when I craft. You know, any of the designs in Design Space can be flattened and turned into a sticker. And let's put a little bit of, just a little bit of sparkle on this lid. They're really sparkly. Now, I don't know, can you guys see the sparkle? It's nice and sparkly. Actually, I really like that. I'm glad I thought about that. Miss Margot, thank you for making me think. I don't like how that's wrinkling up, though, on my sticker. It's like, don't wrinkle. Air bubble out. Air bubble out. All right, I want to cut this platform. And I want to make a card base. And I want to see if I can make it do like Karen Berniston did with hers. Because you guys know, if it can be done cheaper, we should be doing it that way. Oh, cool. I didn't know you did sublimation, Miss Margot. You just do all the stuff too. So you have a sublimation printer, or do you order gang sheets? I did not know you sublimated. That's so cool. You do all the stuff. You got a Cricut mug press? Or do you use infusible sheets? Which way do you sublimate when you do it? Okay, the die set. So this is the platform right here. Actually, let's just... I had everything nice and clean and organized, and now I'm... No mug press, sublimation oven. Oh, okay. You have a printer and an oven. Cool. So you can do the tumblers and everything without worrying about size, right? I don't remember what these were for. Oh, I remember now. Okay. I remember now. Yeah, I had a, I'm going to get me another printer one day, but that's one day. Okay. And then I need, this goes to that also. All right. So this is just, it's a it makes a little platform. And, some stuff is expensive and I need to use what I have. I listened to you, Linda. Yes, use what you got. I mean, it's like, yes, the stuff is extremely expensive. It's like we wanted to do all the things, and so we got all the things, and then they keep coming out with more things. It's like they got me again with the daggum. They came back with that owl that I wanted. I'm like, Denise has got to stop sending me links. She's like got me in the like I can't afford to be doing what I did. So I have the wise owl from them come again. And of course, it's a new month, so we got the new small die of the month coming again. But I'm telling you what, yes, she influences me bad. She's a bad influence. Gotta love her. I do the same thing to her. But see, we're in different lanes. We're in complete different lanes. So I'm going to cut my paper in half here because I got to double cut stuff. I need I need 2 of these. I need 2 of these. Two of these, which I could do these out of something else. I need 2 of them, but I don't need 4 of them. But we'll do the 4 because instead of running this. All right, we're just going to do this. And tape it, Linda. Exactly right. It's like, I had a lady comment on one of my things that she watched the small die of the month and she went ahead and purchased it because she saw it on my video and liked it and and I was like, oh, that's so nice. But then my brain is like, you caused her to spend money, Linda. That's not cool. I mean, we got this thing inside of us that makes us want everything. And it's like, that was the reason I got a Cricut in the beginning, was because I didn't just want what they were doing with the die. I wanted to be able to size them too. And then I was like, well, why should I spend $30 over there when I can just make it right here with this machine that I've already invested in? It's like we have everything they keep coming out with. We can make it with the Cricut. And yet, what do? I buy the dies because I love the dies too. There's something about the way a die cut looks. It has a much better. I like the Cricut cut, but there's something about the way the edge of a die cut looks. And it's like, but where are we going to put it all? At least with the Cricut, our dies that are, in the graphics that we use in the Cricut, we don't have to worry about where we're putting them on a shelf at. We don't have to worry about a bin for them. We don't have to worry about labeling them. It's all electronically stored. It's all, it's in the clouds. I mean, you can save it on your computer if you wish, but you don't have to. So you don't even have to worry about that. You know what I mean? No, I mean Vern. Y'all know who Vern is, right? I ask you that every time I say that. All right. So, I got these. I said, son. All right. I say that all the time. Okay. So now I got to remember how to do this. It's a little on the weird side if you ask me. Oh no. I don't remember how to put it together. That's not good. Okay, this folds back like this. Then this one folds forward like that. Or does it go? Do it this way. Go like this. Go like that. And go like that. This one folds up like that, I think. Oh my gosh, I gotta remember this. This has a little... Oh no. I don't remember where the... I think it goes like that. Hawaii! I'm making a platform to, because I want to make a card that when you open it, it's got the platform. This one. I took the monster off of this one. I should just open this one and see what I did. Should take it apart. Try to remember how to do this platform. But I want to do it so that when I go put in a card and you close the card, you know, when you open it, it pops up. But the problem I'm noticing is that's going that way. And for the card, I want it to go this way. For my new boyfriend. You're so funny. No boyfriends. No boyfriends. Hawaii. All right, guys. I don't remember if this is how I'm supposed to do this or not. We'll see if it works. So that one goes right up to that score line, and that one goes right up to there. Because when that folds... Actually, I think that's supposed to go like that. Yes, you have 8. No, 7 you said. 6. Yes, definitely 6. You're so funny. I have 0, Hawaii. 0. 0. None. Nil. Zilch. Zilcha, zilcha. I don't remember how this is supposed to go. It would help if I remembered. Oh yeah, there we go. Like that. I put the score in the wrong spot, y'all. We'll just score on both sides, that's all. Because that's how that goes. Just like so. Okay, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Let's see. This has to fold up like that. I don't remember, y'all. Fold it down. Fold it up. Fold it down. And then fold this like that. Put some glue here. We'll put the little tab with the score line, which I didn't fold the score line. We'll do that right there. That ain't right either. something ain't right. Linda's not doing this right. Nope, zilcha. Exactly. Okay. There, we'll do it like that. But we'll do this on the underside. I don't know if that's right or not, y'all. I don't remember. How am I going to do this if I can't even remember how to do it? That's how it should line up, just like so. Should be like that. Y'all watching me fumble over here. It's like I need to go watch a video instead of sitting here just trying to continually try to figure it out. I need to go look at something and remind myself how it goes. Or pull out the instructions. That might help, Linda. I think I have instructions. Do. I will tell you I worry about myself sometimes, y'all. No, see, pop-up assembly scan the code. It doesn't give me the instructions right here in hand. It tells you to do the QR code. It doesn't tell you, so that means they want you to watch the video. No invites, for all they have to be one a time, or they will come the same time for the card. You're so funny. God, you're funny. Why? All right. These two go together like this. Oh, wait, turn that over. These two go together like this. Peter, Paul, Parker, Philip, Patrick, and Pedro. We're on the P's now, huh? You're so funny. So when it's open, this is the platform. This is the platform. Like that. Just like so. Here we go. Like that. These go together like this. I know they go together like that, so I'm going to glue them together. Both of those are up like that. I'm going to line these up. I really should have watched the video. See, when it folds up, okay, something's not right, Linda. Okay. This, I'm pretty sure goes right there. We're going to glue it. We're just going to do it. We're going to do it. There we go. Nope, that don't look right either. What the heck? Yes, it is right, but it's not. It's right, but it's not right. It's crazy. I think. Therefore, I keep messing it up. That's why. Because I'm thinking too much. Where'd the other one I did go? Okay. So this has to go tuck in like that. And that one tucks in like that. Nope. It tucks in like this. These two go together like that. Nope. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. These, I'm going to glue those two together because those go together. And this isn't even the part that I'm like trying to figure out to make it work. Well, this has to work though for... There we go. There's the platform now. All right. I, however, need card base for this. Oh. Well, thank you. Okay, I have... Here we go. We're going to fold this card in half. We're going to fold this in half, and we're going to make this... We're going to do this. We're going to figure this out so we don't have to buy another super expensive die to make these cards if we decide we want to. So we're going to come right here to 4 1/4. I'm going to score it real good. Score it. Score it good. And this is just a prototype, guys. I've never done it before. This is the first time I've ever done this. But by George, we're going to make this work. So, we want, this is the top, because it wasn't supposed to glue these together. I did it to help me get the shape that I'm supposed to have. But we can always put something in there for the pop-up part. But you see this score line? Well, if you fold this down like that, it should fold flat like that. Well, it's not going to. It's going to fold flat like that. It's not going to fold flat because I didn't do something right. I didn't do something right, y'all. Something is not glued. Because these little tabs, that's why, were supposed to be glued to the sides. And I folded them. I glued them to this. I didn't leave the tab there. That's where my problem was. Okay. Anyway, so you get the idea. So we're going to take this one and we're going to use this one as the... So I want this to line up exactly with that. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to go just like this. I'm going to glue it in. Until you met me, you didn't know how to score. Well, card making score is the only way I can. That's the only scoring I got going on in my life. That's so funny. All right, and I'm going to fold that just like that. And I'm going to glue it. And I'm going to flip it over. And we're going to cross our fingers and hope this works. And then we got to glue this side now. I can always add something back to that platform if I want to, but let it dry real good. When the card opens, it should open like this. But it didn't dry real good. Look, it ripped up. Let it dry good, Linda, before you attempt this. So you gotta let that dry. But then we can just like put this on here. And then when you open it up, it'll have the pop-up heart in it. Let's let it dry. Let's wait for the paint to dry, y'all. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Let's do some finger exercises. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. Is it dry yet? Did it dry? Let's see how it worked. We got to work it so it... I mean, of course it would be a lot easier if I had the Karen Burniston die. Okay, I put it... The glue's not working. The glue is holding it from coming completely up out of the platform. So maybe I need to just put glue on one part of it instead of on the whole thing. Because it's not allowing this middle piece to come up all the way. But it's still a pop-up card. See? It'll still do the same thing. And then the Lawn Fawn platform is even bigger. Which I always have to watch. It doesn't matter how many times I make these. I have to watch the videos to see how to put them together. These platforms. My brain just can't wrap around. It doesn't retain it. Maybe it's because I know, subconsciously I know that I can go to YouTube and find the tutorial. So it doesn't store that information for me. I mean, it's, if you think about it, 56 years worth of stored information. My brain's getting selective of what it keeps. I like that. What y'all think? You think that'll... Of course, it'll take time to stay flat. You open it up. Now, the way she did it, though, she did it really cool, was that she had magnets. She put paper down, and she had a little outline for the platform. They call it a stage. But for the platform... And then, there was, you know, so that you could just pull this on and off. Where I glued it, so it's there. It's part of the card now. So if you close the card, open the card. So use what you got before you buy new, guys. Ta-da! The more you do it, the more, ta-da! Yeah, I think that would be cute. And then just put some pretty paper or stenciling or something there. And then slap a card front on the front of it. Maybe trim that down a little. And then when they open it, ta-da! Okay, you want me to see? You like Pedro like? Did Pedro like? All right. Pedro likes, says Hawaii. For those of you that don't know, Hawaii says I have 7 boyfriends. On a real stage made with wood, it can fold. All right. Margot wants me to do some more stenciling. We're going to stencil some more hearts. So I basically am going to need to make some mats here, which I should have done before I glued it down. But this is my prototype, so. But Miss Margot said stencil more hearts. So okie dokie, we're going to do some more heart stenciling. What color should we do this time, though? I've already got pink and purple and blue. 3 different shades of blue, which turned them kind of purplish. And because I still had a little bit of pink on the thing. He just played I Never Been to Spain. I do know that song. What a great song. I don't think I know that song. Now, Miss Vicky, if we're going to sing, we need songs Linda knows too. More hearts, more hearts, more hearts. Okay. So we got the blue, we got the pink with the purple, and then we got the different shade. We got a third one. Where'd the third one go? Ta-da, purple. We got the purples. So do we want to maybe try a green? Do different shades of green? What about that? Or we can do more, I got more stickers. So we could do reds. Instead of the light pinks, we could do the darker reds. Let's do that. Then I can add this sending hugs. I'm going to put it with her. That deer is just too cute, isn't he? Absolutely love Cricut print and cut. All right. So. Okay, we'll do the reds. Okay. Let's see. Let's get some red colors. All right. Festive Berry is red. Reddish. Lumberjack Plaid is the other red I have. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is. On the bottom. No ho ho. Alright, so I have candied apple too somewhere. There it is. Now, what is the lighter of them? And where's the stencil, Linda? I think Festive Berries would be the lightest. And then the candy apple. And then the lumberjack plaid, right? I think so. And then I need a red. A brush for red. I guess we'll use the one that we used for the pinks. Because I don't have a specific red brush. Red, red wine. Your mammoth is so fine. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, you know it's supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Diddle diddle I. Alright. Just clean out our brush. That's what I like. One of the things I like about these smaller brushes, they don't really hold the color that much. Joy to the world. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Bump, bump. was a good friend of mine. Never understood a single word he said, but I helped him drink his wine, and he always had some mighty fine wine, singing joy to the world. All the boys and girls. This isn't a proper card mat size. That is. See how I can tell? Because, well, or maybe it wasn't. I was just not lining it up right. Nope, it wasn't the right size. Joy to the fishes. I know. I know, Vicky. We do. We both know that one. Jeremiah likes wine. Yep. But I drank it all. I drank all Jeremiah's wine. Hawaii. All right. This, I'm going to go through a lot of tape on this because I'm going to try to hold it still instead of fighting with it like I was when I was doing it off camera. So I'm just going to because I'm not using a grip mat. And I don't remove the heart. I'm not going to remove the heart one until the very end. I know, poor Jeremiah. All right, so we're going to start with the festive berries. I think it's time to get a re-inker for this one. And it's going to take a while because this took me a while when I was... I'm not worrying so much about the hearts. If I get in there, I get in there. If I don't, I don't. I'm just getting inside in between the other spaces. Like I said, if I get in the heart, I get in there. But I'm going to go over the heart part with the darkest color, the lumberjack plaid. I'm going to put in the hearts. This is really just going to be the light color. When you look at these, you see the lightest color. That's what that's going to be, because I'm going to mask that off with that other one. Joy to the world, all the boys and girls. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. Sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh. I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Left my home in Georgia, headed for the Frisco Bay. Top chat 11, thumbs up. Woo hoo. I should be live chat though. You should be in live chat form. That way you don't miss anything and nobody misses what you're saying. I got nothing before, nothing ever goes my way. Hey, I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Good thing is I'll have 2 days after today for my wrist to recuperate before I got to do this again. This ink blending takes a lot out of between the arthritis and the carpal tunnel, but I love doing it. It's like, I love this. I love getting a good... I love it. I love it a lot. That's why I'm not worrying about the hearts also, because I'm going to have to go back over it with another color anyway. And if you have a Cricut and you want these stencils, let me know and I will send you the link. I don't think I made them public. I think I shared it. I made it so that it could be shared, but I didn't share it publicly with the Cricut community. So not just anybody can get it. Which you can get this design if you want. It's in Design Space. Trixie, do it. Train Trick. You're making me say her name. She's being good right now. Let's let her be. She's such a little sweetie. She's always good. Hey guys, I'll have you know, I'm so tickled the last couple of days, and I don't know if it's the cooler weather or what, but she's actually playing with the toy, a real toy, not just a toilet paper roll now. I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, she's finally coming out of that. I've had her for a year now. I've had her for a year, a full official year, and she's finally coming out of that scared to do things stage. She's playing with things, and I tell her, good girl, and she gets all happy and plays even more and tries to squeak it. It's awesome. All right. So we got our light color. That was Festive Berries. Now we're going to take Candy Apple. You want the chat on live chat, not top chat. Right, exactly. Yes, you want the chat on live chat. All right. This looks the same to me on both sides. So I don't think it really matters. So now I'm just going to take and put these dots right in the middle here between all the hearts. See, I'm going to line it up just like so. And if you don't want to do the ink blending and all, you could always just cut this design with paper. And, you know, the heart paper in one color and the dots in another color. All right, I need more tape. I told you guys I was going to go through a lot of tape. Right? For this one. If it goes into the design a little, I'm not too worried about that because no, don't. She's trying to get you in trouble, Lee. Hawaii. Oh, that's cool, Lee. One day I'll be like the big kids and you'll see my face and you'll see the Cricut and one day. Not today. I can do another phone, and if I use StreamYard to do this, but I got anxiety over whether I'm going to have a squeal or not. All right, now I'm going to use the same brush. So now I'm going to go into the Candy Apple. And I'm just going to go over the whole thing in Candy Apple now. This one here, the ink, look at this. All I did was take the lid off, and I got ink everywhere. This one gets ink everywhere all the time. I don't know about this, but I need a bigger brush. This is going to take me forever. Oh, let's do this one. I'm going to end up with ink everywhere. That's why I don't use the Candy Apple a whole lot. There we go. That'd be a lot faster. I know you're like, you're covering up what you just did. I know, but I wanted those lines to be the light color. The lines with the dots are what's going to be light in color. Wait for the reveal. It's going to be fantabulous. Are you in the loft? Would upset you. Yeah. Oh, he's got a train in the loft and he's got one in the hobby room. Cool. Hawaii, I'm glad you've been showing back up here lately. We worry about you when you don't come in. We're like, where is she? Boy, it's so much faster when you just break down and use the bigger brush, Linda. I don't know why I didn't start with the bigger brush. I don't know about y'all, but that doesn't look candy apple red to me. That looks like orange almost. But it could just be my vision. Could be the brush. Who knows? I don't know. But I think it's going to be pretty color combination. It's definitely not pink. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to do the lumberjack plaid. But we're only doing the hearts. So. I'm going to take this one and find, I know I have one of these little sponges that have a reddish color. Here, this one here. Oh, look, there's candy apple red in that. I wonder if this candy apple red, let's see if it's the same color. It's the same one, but it's different batches, so. I want to see real quick if it's, yeah, it looks the same. Let's make sure this doesn't have any. Yeah, it's an orangey color too, in my opinion. That does not look candy apple red to me. And again, it's been a long time since I've seen a candied apple. All right, let's put that back because we're not doing that. 2 train layouts. One is loft is 26 by 4. And I'm assuming 26 feet by 4 feet, right? Not inches. And one in the hobby room is 8 foot by 4 foot where all my workbenches set up is. Oh, wow. Wow, Lee. All right, we're just going to come in here and go like that. Right over the heart only. With the lumberjack plaid. Trixie, just stop. I'm almost done, baby. Out of the red so far, lumberjack plaid is my favorite. But I prefer burgundy if I'm going to choose a red color. Come on. You want to come sit with me? Come on. There you go. She goes. She goes. Like, dadgummit, this isn't what I wanted. I think she wanted to play. I think she wanted to show my attention. It's like, Mommy, you've been sitting at that table a while now. I'm not worrying about that. Don't worry about airbrush. Oh, that would be cool, right? I don't know about you, but for some reason today these reds are looking orange in my brain. Do they look orange on screen? Do they look orange to y'all? And dab, 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 dab a little bit, put a little bit, doop, 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 doop. This is why I didn't start with this in the beginning. Because some people would have already been long gone, lost, and been like, yeah, I'm not going to watch her dab all those little hearts. But y'all are, and I appreciate it. I appreciate so much you guys continuing to hang with me. I'm glad you wanted to see the stenciled hearts. Especially since it's not a company who made it, you know? Not a knockoff, and it's not a company. It's a Cricut Design Space design. I almost want to pull out a red sparkle pen, but my luck, that red will leak everywhere or something, and as this dries, it might fade back too. I don't want it fading back. Is that dark enough, Linda? That is not red ink. That's what I keep saying, but it's, look, do you see that? It's lumberjack plaid. It's red ink. It's red ink. I'm telling you, it's crazy, right? I'm like, maybe if I just keep going darker with it, it'll get redder as it goes. 3 hours later. Paul says not true red. Oh, definitely not a true red. No, definitely not. And I think once we take everything off, I think the colors are going to go good together and everything, but yeah, it's almost like I keep seeing like orange tones in here, and I'm like, but there's no orange tone in that. Don't move. It's getting there. It's starting to get there. Starting to get what I want. You just gotta be persistent with it until you get what you're wanting. I love these little tiny daubers, guys. Okay, I think that's going to be good for the coloring, for the color scheme. Margot, are you even still with us? You're like, color the stencils. Okay, I did the heart stencils. All right, y'all ready to see the final design? It's okay. That's right, your hubby's sick. I forgot. About to do the reveal, the big reveal. So remember, we started with festive berries. So that will be our little lines showing very lightly. Then we used candy apple, which will be the outer part of the heart. And then we went in with lumberjack plaid on the hearts. So, first one we're going to take off is the dot lines. See, we got our little lines. They're just a light shade of that festive berry. And then here's for the fantabulous part. The best part of all. Drum roll, please. Ready, set, ta-da! Isn't that beautiful? And now it looks more red, doesn't it, when I pull it up to the camera like that? I love it. I love it so much. And then, it is beautiful, right? Isn't it beautiful? And I didn't need some fancy schmancy company to give me some. Well, yes, I did. I needed Cricket. That's the fancy schmancy company. All right, so then we're going to take, and we're just going to trim it down. We started with a regular A2 size of 5.5 by 4.25. And we're going to trim it down to 5 by 3 3/4. So I'm taking 1/4 inch off each side. Then, without any other border things or anything, we can put this down like that. I'm going to do it on a different card. I'm not going to do it on this one. Because as much as I like that, first off, the colors don't match. And second off, that's a prototype. All right, let's get us a cardstock piece real quick. Do I need more white paper? Oh, no. Oh, no. There it is. Oh, no. Aw. Why? I'm so glad these boys' friends are talking with you. Run them out of that village. Run them out. Get them out of the village. I don't want them here. All right, now I had fun today. Can you tell? Look at my fingers. All inky. I'm going to end up with red ink on everything. It'll be okay, though. All right. So we're just going to cut that in half. This is when I wish I had just a little, the mini scoreboard. So it's on my list. What the heck did I do with my bone folder? It's over here somewhere, Linda. I had this whole area nice and cleaned up. Well, we're not going to do it that way because I don't want to. I'm going to have to find that. I don't know where it went. So if you don't have a scoreboard, you can just take these, line your corners up. Make sure all the corners are lined, right? This is how we did it when I was a printer. We didn't have no fancy schmancy scoreboards and stuff. So you hold your corners and then you come down the center. And that'll keep it from, if you start from here and go that way, your card can shift, your corner can shift off. But if you start in the middle, it'll keep it so that your corners stay where they're supposed to be. Oh, look, I didn't wipe that off either. Let's squirt that down with a little bit of rubbing alcohol. And just clean it off. And the reason you use rubbing alcohol instead of the water, because it dries way faster. It dries way faster. All right. Then, and zin, and zin, and zin, and zin. Then I should leave. You shouldn't leave. You should hang out with us until I'm done. You should just stay. You're not a boy in the village. You just be on the lookout. We don't want them in the village. We want Hawaii in the village. We want you here, Hawaii. You got dishes? Oh, I got dishes too. All right, so now I'm going to take this. I'm going to try to line this up best I can. Try to make it as even. That's good enough. Then we're going to get one of our sending hugs stickers. Simple, easy peasy. We're not even going to add the deer or nothing. We're just going to put sending hugs. Just like that. We're going to get us our gems. How many cards is that today, Linda? 4. 4 card fronts. 1 full card. Slap some gems on there. In the middle of the heart. Simple and easy, guys. Simple and easy. And pretty. Nope, that didn't go in the middle where I wanted it. That one's a little bit bigger, I think. Ta-da! Little bit ink blending. Print and cut. It doesn't need it, and sometimes it just doesn't need any more than that. But if you really wanted to give it a little more, remember we used oxide inks? Remember the splatter you wanted? We used oxide inks. Of course, I want to cover my sentiment because the sticker is not intended to get wet. This paper is really not meant for getting wet. Where the heck is my spray bottle? Trixie, there it is in front of me. Oh my gosh. You do remember the splatter. Okay, well. Now, where on earth did my paper towels go? All right, see, I didn't want to get my sticker wet, and I did anyway. Yeah, I'm not thrilled with that. I think we need the actual white splatter. Don't I have a, I'm trying not to pull out acrylic paint. I'm really not wanting to pull out the acrylic paint. But that seems to be the only way we're going to get a good splatter. Yeah, I remembered something for a change. Usually I forget, and nobody says, hey, Linda, you said. This, I still haven't cleaned it from the last time. So we just want a tiny drop. That's all. I don't want a lot. Yeah, that should be opaque enough. Might need more than that for the spatter. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. Splatter, love it, she says. Okay. I'm not going to do any more on that one. I think that's good. It's like snow on top of my deer here. Margot's like, splatter, love it. Don't blame me when you have white dots everywhere. It's okay. It all cleans up. Tiffany Solorio says, make sure you turn it when you're doing it. Come on, I want it right there. There we go. Now we got splatter. I don't know. I don't want splatter on this because I got the gems. And I don't think I want splatter on that either. But so we got splatter there, Miss Margot. And just like this, watch. Doop, doop, doop. Now, because I'm not known to go directly to the sink, I do this kind of stuff with my things to keep it from ruining my brushes. Because I'm likely to get up from the table and completely forget, you know? Oh, I need to get a new paper towel. But it's easy cleanup like that, y'all. All right, so let's recap what we did. We put a sticker and some sparkles, and we took this sticker and put it on some cardstock and propped it up on top of our background that I did last night. And the colors for this are Kish Flamingo, Seedless Preserve, and I'm pretty sure that's Villainous Potion. And then this one, I think, is Villainous Potion 3 times with Seedless Preserve going over the hearts. I think I did a light layer of the Villainous Potion, and then I went over. Remember how I add the dots after, you know, the second stencil after, and then I went over it with Villainous Potion again, and then I went in with Seedless Preserve on top of the hearts to get that color. And then y'all saw me how I did this one, because y'all were there. Y'all were there for the whole thing. The whole thing, I tell you. Yay, I'm glad you're happy, Miss Margot. I like to know that my friends, subscribers. So we got the send in hugs here. We got that. We got that. And then we got birthday hugs. That's what we did today, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed that. I hope that you guys attempt to make some stuff like this too. And if you do, share a picture in the community post. If you do some kind of crafting, let us see your photos. Communicate with us. Let's be a community. All right, guys. You know what time it is? Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Thank you, Miss Margot. Hope you had fun crafting today. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Bless you, Trixie. Bless you.